guys, welcome to another video. I am finally filming the video that you guys have always asked me for. During my matric year, I got a lot of comments on my TikTok asking me to film a video like this, and I wanted to film like an in-depth YouTube one because I felt like TikTok I couldn't fully explain myself on TikTok. So here we are. I even made a list on my iPad so that I can like properly explain everything, and I have it all like in categories and everything. I haven't even said what the video is, but so basically today we're going to be going through all of the curriculars that I've done throughout being at school. Some of these I got the opportunity to do in school, and then some of them I did outside of school. This is kind of like a combination of extracurriculars and super curriculars. So let's get through it. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is volunteering. So I was part of 3 non-profit organizations. The one was advocating for women in STEM, and then the other one was advocating for children with cancer, and then the other one was a medical non-profit organization. For the women in STEM organization, I did write an article, and I also spent a lot of hours making presentations, little slideshows that were posted to the non-profit organization's social media, and I actually had so much fun in this organization. It was really cool to be a part of that, so that was really cool. And then I also got the opportunity to make cards for children with cancer for the Cancer Kids First organization, which is actually based in America. I had to do it online, but it was also super fun. I also was in a lot of meetings. A lot of the volunteers there mainly did card making, but I try to join meetings as often as I could, which were usually at like 1 a.m. because it was a weird time zone, and I actually got to meet so many cool people from different countries, and I got to speak to the creator of the whole organization, Olivia Tang, and she's just so cool, guys. Like, follow her on social media. She's just an inspiration in every aspect. And then for the medical organization, I got the opportunity to make a article which was published on their website about internal medicine, which was really cool. Okay, in addition to that, I was part of a club in my school. So it was a club created by my school in Form 4, grade 11. And we basically just did a lot of events where we raised money for other organizations in South Africa. So one of them was CHOC, which is the Childhood Cancer Foundation in South Africa. I also try to work with CHOC personally. So I reached out to them. I went there and got to speak to the people there. We actually could not eventually agree on a perfect date and time for the activity that I wanted to host. It just never ended up working out, but it was really cool to go there. Moving on to the courses category. I'm sure a lot of you guys know that I've done online courses through Yale University and Duke University, and I actually had so much fun. I know like when people think like, oh, like extra coursework or extra learning material over the summer or over the term break, they're like, no, that's like extra stress and extra responsibility. But it was so fun. I don't think you guys actually understand. Like, I had so much fun doing it. I loved the professors, and it was so, yes, you did have to learn, but it was so interesting that it actually didn't feel like you were there for like a class or for learning. I don't know, I had so much fun. So I specifically did a introduction to psychology course through Yale University, and then I also did a anatomy and physiology course, one through Yale University, one through Duke University. My favorite course was personally the psychology one, and then it was the anatomy one. I would put physiology at the bottom, and I think that's why I'll always advocate for people to do courses, because they're so like, obviously they give you insights into that topic, but it also like kind of helps you in what you're interested in and what you're not interested in. Okay, so that's kind of all the courses that I've done. I will most probably do more in the future. I think they're really fun and a great way to keep your brain kind of active during term breaks. If you like learning like me, not in a nerdy way, you get what I mean. Okay, next category is cultural curriculars. So I started German learning in 2020, and I stopped German learning in 2025, which was my matric year. So last year I did not continue German lessons, but on the bright side, I am continuing German lessons like in a few weeks from now, because I didn't want it to interfere with matric, but I do actually need to do a German fluency exam, so I do need it. I feel like if I don't do German lessons, I start losing my fluency level and I start kind of forgetting a bit of what I've learned. That's also why I'm picking it up again. Anyways, I'm like waffling, but I did do German for 5 years with a private tutor. She's literally my private tutor, guys, probably my best friend at this point. Like, she's so sweet and she's so funny. Like, I have never met someone as funny as my German teacher. I really love her. She's really sweet. I did do French, weirdly enough. I say weirdly enough because I have no interest in moving to France, but I did French when I was like a baby, not a baby, in primary school. I think I did it. It had to be before 2016. So I was probably in grade 3 or grade 4. I don't know what 3rd grader or 4th grader is doing French, but I did it because my sister was learning it and I was like, I'm gonna learn that too. But I literally did like the bare minimum of lessons and then I was like, no thank you. So I don't know if that really counts. I'm just kind of trying to give you guys ideas of like some of the stuff that I did that you guys could do like in a club or with a tutor or something. Like, this is just like the stuff that's considered curriculars that I've done. Okay, I was also in chess club for the one school that I was in because I switched schools at some point. I was in the chess club and I would actually go to competitions, and one of my friends was super big on chess, so that's why I joined it, because I wanted to like have fun being in chess with her. And I did eventually leave when I left schools, so I stopped chess club when I left that school. There was chess at my new school, but I don't know, I just didn't pick it up from there. I've also been in photography club, so the school that I was in had like a little club in the mornings and I was in the photography club. So me and 2 of my friends had cameras. We would learn so many things in this club, and we also had to do like activities around the school, and it was actually really fun. And then another cultural thing is that I used to do piano lessons. I started piano when I was 7 years old, with literally the best piano teacher on the planet. Shout out to her, she's so sweet. So I did piano lessons where I would do exams for piano, and at one point I got a trophy, guys. It was fun. It was actually quite fun doing piano, but after a few years of doing piano, I kind of lost the passion for it, and so I quit piano, and then I went back to piano years later after I quit, but not doing exams this time. I just went to piano, realized that I missed it so much, and the passion was kind of taken away from me when I started doing the exams, and so I wanted to come back to piano and not have to do the exams. Okay, the next category is sport. Just disclaimer, I'm not a sporty person. Guys, I can't even run, but I was a sporty person at one point. I used to do gymnastics with one of my friends for a few years. We didn't really like go to the stage of like get to the point of like being really lit, like the highest of the gymnastics people. We kind of just did the bare minimum because we were kind of doing gymnastics for each other, and at one point I actually wanted to get to that like competitive points, and then she quits gymnastics, and I was like, well, I might as well just quit too. Okay, I've also done dance. So the first dancing that I did was ballet, and then I moved to contemporary for quite a long time. I did a lot of competitions. I won quite a few. I did like group competitions. I did solo, and I actually really enjoyed contemporary, and it was so fun. I'll see if I can find any photos and like put it on the screen to show you guys. I had a lot of fun during dance, and then I did hip hop after that, and after doing hip hop I dropped dance. And I know a lot of you guys see me talk about golf or post about golf. I do love golf, but I've never done golf like in a club, in a program, or in a golf club. I don't know, I've never done golf in that way, and I actually really wanted to in 2023, but the people in my school didn't really like the woman in my school didn't really do golf, so I was very like I don't know if I'm allowed to do it. Like, it's kind of just for guys in here, so I was like, let me not try it. So I only did golf outside of school, for fun, not for any type of club or competition, but that's like a good idea if you enjoy golf to join a golf club. The last thing that I guess is a curricula, I actually googled it because I don't know if it's really considered a curricula. It's considered a passion project, which is part of curriculars, and that's you guys. That's my social media. If you guys don't know, I've been doing social media since 2020. I only did YouTube for 2 years since 2020, and then I privated everything, came back to YouTube in 2025, and I started TikTok in 2024, where I gained over 50,000 followers. And then TikTok had a few issues with my account, and I had to like show my ID because I thought I wasn't me, thought I was a fake person, and then they never even responded. Even after I showed them my ID and all of my like personal details to show them that I am actually a real person, they were like ghosting me. So I am not on TikTok anymore, but I hope I can come back one day. I would really love to. I am on YouTube, thankfully, and Instagram. My Instagram is public. I just don't really post on there, but I try to post as much as I can on YouTube. And it's kind of my passion project because I used to be in a photography club, and I realized that I really enjoy taking videos and photos, but because it was obviously COVID, it was obviously a very like isolating time because it was COVID-19. So I learned like, oh my god, let me just speak to a camera if I can't speak to people. So that's when I got my Canon EOS M50, which is on my desk right now, and I've used that camera ever since because it's still in good condition. Slowly but surely it became a passion project for me, and I really enjoy editing. I think editing is so fun. A few years ago I made a group chat on Instagram, and a few of my followers joined, and that group chat is still going strong. There's still like 50 messages every single day. I love like the people in that group chat so much. If you are in that group chat and you're watching this, I love you so much. But yeah, so that's kind of my passion project, and I'm hoping to grow my social media and grow my YouTube and film more videos for you guys. That is kind of a little explanation of all the curriculars that I did. If you guys have any questions, you can either comment or DM me. I hope this kind of gave you a few ideas. I love you guys. Bye.